It's time to discuss the last week in professional wrestling with That Way Cool Wrestling Show, Breakout.
Anyway, welcome to another week of That Way Cool Wrestling Show presents Breakout. I am Slapdick, and this is
Samantha
Bacon Neck.
Sparks.
No, Bacon Neck. We're picking Retribution.
No. Let's not talk about my
No, she's
shirt
got
right now.
Bacon Neck. So we are choosing our Retribution names. I'll be now known as Slapdick, and
I'll
this
be Bacon
is
Neck.
Bacon Neck.
Nice to see you on this lovely morning.
Sadly, that might just be a little bit more creative. You weren't paying attention to Raw on Monday. I definitely wasn't.
I was going to say, what do you mean? Neither of us
can't
pay
watch it.
attention to Raw.
It's unbearable. But I think we've reached a new low in WWE with that being this group Retribution, which in no regard no way makes any kind of sense. This week they came out with masks. So the big guy right here, where's he at?
Right here.
This guy. Right
I got
here.
him.
This one right here. His is Dio Madden, now known as Mace. He sat at the announce table for a couple weeks, calling commentary with the same announcers they have now. But you see that mask? They couldn't tell who it was. It makes everybody look stupid. These people, they sit there. They're in the same company. They're under WWE contract now, which they announced on Monday, which doesn't make any sense because their whole purpose is they hate WWE and they want to destroy it from within. Naturally, sign them up. Give them a contract.
Yeah,
makes
definitely.
sense. So,
pay him money.
This one over here.
You should just let me point.
Okay, this one over here. His name is T-Bar. And this guy, this one over your shoulder here is Slapjack.
I thought you were going to say slap.
Mia Yim will be now known as G-Spot. And Mercedes Martinez.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Mercedes
G-Spot?
No. That's our good friend Gene Crossan came up with those names. I'm sticking to it. Me and Gene, hope you're doing well. We love you. And then Mercedes Martinez will be Cornhole, according to Gene, which is, why am I your enemy?
I was just
good friends,
producer.
Stiffer enemies. In your house, 96, I think that was. So anyway, this whole Retribution thing doesn't make a lick of sense. It's an all-time low. I look forward to them burning through the Survivor Series match, and then we never have to hear through. You never had to hear about Retribution ever again. It's dead in the water.
Here's our producer repeat. Oh no, it's gone now. He was repeating himself. Bring your enemies closer. But in hindsight, I really wish I still bought paper plates because here's a child. I wish I still bought paper plates because that would be about as good as their masks.
That was 9 Iron making a run in.
Yeah.
That's his Retribution name.
No, it's not.
But so anyway, NXT this week, they had a gauntlet match, very, very good match, to set up a number one contender for Finn Balor at TakeOver next Sunday night. We are recording this today, Sunday, which is Clash of Champions tonight. Not watching that. There is one good match on the show. Hey.
He wants to know who picked the background, and it was Samantha Sparks today.
Yes. Anyway, we set up this gauntlet match. It was fantastic. We are getting a new number one contender emerging. It freshens up the title scene. Kyle O'Reilly is now moving away from his tag partner, Bobby Fish, and starting a singles career in NXT. He would be facing Finn Balor. Kyle O'Reilly is a fantastic worker. I look forward to seeing that match and what he can do on a singles run.
It's actually very fresh. I know who he's talking about, even though I really didn't pay attention a lot at all this week.
Next week, we're doing action figure identification.
Well, 9 Iron knows exactly where the wrestlers are. If you want to call them up, we can do it at the end of
we
the
don't have time for that today. Very busy week. Moving on to AEW. It was an all right week for AEW this week. I would say it was a down week. Miro made his in-ring debut, and to use the word disaster would about sum that up. He looked like he had a lot of ring rust.
This is how we feel about it.
The dog?
No, his face of terror.
He doesn't blend in well with the green screen. Hello, Moxie. That's mainline Moxie. That's not.
You're supposed to continue talking. I'm just here with our surprise guest.
All right. Well, Miro's appearance was very disappointing. He looked like $1 million, wrestled like 10. But then again, he was also in the ring with Joey Janela, who I don't understand why this guy's on my TV every week. He does nothing for me. He looks like shit, wrestles like shit.
And as we always do, where is he? Oh, no, he's creating a graphic to say, the next Jericho. I worked him.
That's a real quote from the producer. Also, oh boy.
That's how I feel, too, about wrestling. I know.
Off my game. I have
Go ahead.
I have a format here, and it's just...
He didn't have any format for this
So we actually had 2 Dynamites this week. We had Late Night Dynamite, which was actually better than the real Dynamite. The opening match of Late Night Dynamite showcased a newcomer, Ben Carter, against Scorpio Sky, who they seemingly broke away from SCU in a friendly way, which is good for Scorpio Sky to start his singles career a little stronger in AEW. He's got new music. He's a little bit repackaged. He's got fresh gear. Him and Ben Carter put on probably the second best match of the COVID era without a crowd. I think the best match was last week when we got Justice for Sue in that real barn burner of a parking lot brawl.
I love Sue.
With the best friends getting the win over Proud and Powerful Santana and Ortiz.
And I don't know if you have to graphic over this, but power to Sue.
Yeah. What a powerful statement, Sue.
That was, yeah, Sue! In her new ass minivan.
Young Bucks continued their turn towards evil.
Kicking refs in the face.
Smashing Tony Schiavone's phone to pieces. For Christ's sake, have a little respect for the voice of your childhood. You don't like the Bucks. I like the Bucks.
I don't like the Bucks.
They
get Tony Khan on camera in his sweatpants shorts. So.
Yeah, Tony did take the cash. He needs it. I mean, he did work as a barista for a few years.
Tony Schiavone?
Yeah, he was a Starbucks barista for a while.
Oh, Britt Baker's never made any calls to that.
She did.
Oh, she did. I wasn't there for that.
Actually, she always tells him to get the coffee. You don't pay attention at all. I'm begging you to pay attention.
This is how it is in our house when I say anything. So it's a little bit of payback.
Too much. Okay, what's next?
Well, in light of everything, can we talk about, well, no, we're not in last call yet, but I want to call.
We're not in last call yet.
I want to call.
MJF and Jericho.
That's what I'm going to say. I want to.
Bacon neck.
Listen! Leave my neck alone. This is my sleep shirt. It's sweaty. I'm sorry.
It smells like vinegar.
Okay, so MJF and Jericho pulling their regular heel shit. So they got caught talking trash about each other in their split screen 2 weeks ago, okay? Come back to each other. They get called out. Why were you talking shit about me? Why were you talking shit about me?
I was talking about the limo driver. They almost got in a head-to-head accident. I love the slow, methodical build to MJF Jericho. You just know they're planting seeds.
It works for both of them as well.
It's going to happen sometime down the road. I hope they don't do it for this pay-per-view coming up. It's either at the end of October, beginning of November. I feel like it's too soon. These are 2 of the best people right now on the microphone. You've got to make captivating TV out of this and tell us a real good story. And it made me realize that I don't really think that Chris Jericho and Hager are entering the tag team division. I think this was all just set up to give Jericho a partner to eventually team up at first, the first piece of the MJF Jericho storyline to team up with Wardlow.
Yes. Okay. He needed a big.
So Jericho and MJF pretty similar in stature. Wardlow and Jake Hager pretty much similar in stature. It evens out nicely. Bacon neck. Whew. From here.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I thought you were going to say something. You have so much to say until the recording starts.
Until a Sunday?
It is Sunday. We're not watching football. That shit's fake.
Football's really controversial right now. Let's not talk about that. No, this is safe right now.
But anyway, I guess it's been a slow week. You've thrown me off my game. Let's move on to last call.
Okay, we'll take up last call.
What, Samantha, was your favorite part of the weekend?
Okay, so this was intense. I love listen, I'm the person who asked Johnny here if when Goldust got shocked by the fake circuit breaker back in WWE, if that was real or not after about 5 minutes of him doing it.
She loves to be worked.
I'm gullible.
We all do.
No, I'm gullible. He's not that gullible. But Thunder Rosa and Elise. Evilise. I just wanted to make sure I was right.
Badass women.
They beat the trash out of each other this week for realsies. Like, that was
actually, you're not being worked.
That was a shoot.
It did come out.
Right?
Yay! She's learning. Evilise just wasn't selling and was making Thunder Rosa strike her in order for her to register and sell. And it made for a great match on television, one of the best women's matches in AEW we've seen, other than Thunder Rosa's Serena Deeb. And I think we are starting to see a common thread here of Thunder Rosa being a real star.
Oh, she's great.
This is just a handshake agreement with NWA. She's not even signed up. I really think they need to sign her up and give her a contract, because she's been the most captivating the women's division's been in AEW outside of my lady Britt Baker.
Oh yeah, he didn't like Britt Baker when she came in. He did not like. Listen, producer, you need to capitalize.
The OT one right now.
OT.
What's he trying to tell us? I don't understand.
Johnny's a little bit older, so.
All right, so from my last call, the best thing I saw in wrestling this week has been the G1. For the first time ever, I am caught up to date. It is easily digestible wrestling. Zack Sabre Jr. is running away with this thing. He is putting on great match after great match. I am pulling for Zack Sabre Jr. It's great to see Will Ospreay back. It's great to see Jeff Cobb.
Tight
Yano and Tanahashi. You should know anything I'm talking about. Yano and Tanahashi.
Now I know exactly who that is.
Had a hilarious match. Anytime Yano's involved, it's essentially giving the other guy a night off because he does comedy. And it was just hilarious. And Yano, the first match, he duct taped Sonata. He duct taped Sonata to a fan and then ran back to the ring and beat the count. So Yano gets a point in the win column for a count-out victory against Sonata. Meanwhile, Sonata is trying to three-legged race his way up the ramp to get back in the ring in time. Hysterical.
This is one of the episodes we watched while I was asleep.
Yes. So then the following match, Yano is taking on Tanahashi, and Tanahashi reaches into Yano's tights, pulls out that roll of duct tape that we saw, and duct tapes his face around each other. Like he blindfolds him with duct tape, ties it all around his head, hops back in the ring, tries to get the 10 count again, but Yano gets back in the ring. The referee's trying to help Yano get the tape off his face. Yano low blows Tanahashi, gets the quick win over Tanahashi. This tournament has had a little bit of everything. It's had great wrestling. It's had high flying. It's had hard hitting matches. It's had great technical wrestling. I have no idea who's going to win this thing this year, but I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I think I'm pulling for Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know. I switch every time I go between him and Ospreay, but I'm rooting for a Gajin. And
do we get a break so I can say something now?
No, I'm excited.
I know you were very excited. It's been torturous. Hey man, how you doing? It's been torturous.
Torturously awesome.
Torturous, but I know exactly who he's talking about, and it hasn't been. No, I know exactly. Tanahashi, is he the one with the purplish hair right now? No. Purple
hair, guitar,
purplish hair, like half shaved.
No, he's got like a half braid.
Okay, so that's guy with blonde hair. The other guy is who you're talking. What's his name?
Zack Sabre Jr.
No.
Yano's a little heavy.
Yeah, Yano's in the. No, is he in the singlet?
No, that's Jeff Cobb.
No, he's not. He doesn't know. Okay,
and Jeff Cobb's Hawaiian.
Same difference. It's not.
From Guam or wherever he's from.
Oh, wow, that was really bad.
Because he fought for Guam in the Olympics. Anyway.
Everybody loves helmets. Safety's sexy.
It wasn't a helmet, it was headphones. My child doesn't wear a helmet.
He's got his Bluetooth headphones.
For Bacon Neck, I am Slapdick, and this has been another
DJB Productions Network
Way Cool Wrestling Show Breakout. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep it
Thank you for listening to that Way Cool Wrestling Show Breakout. We'll see you at the matches. Goodbye, everybody.